a metal man, a metal boy, and a lot of magical ladies.
Yes. Well, in the top 8, it seems like Alo's been playing more Snake than Zelda.
It is, yeah. So,
yeah.
And we are going to see
again.
the Snake here to start. Yeah, Alo opting to use a lot more Snake recently in Philly tournaments and outside of it, which I think has been a good adaptation for him overall. You know, for a long time, I was trying to make the Fox work, and his Fox is still very, very strong. But I think that there are a lot of ideas that Snake covers that Zelda has a lot of really interesting parallels to, and so it's fit like a glove so far. I think he's only been playing the character in tournament for definitely less than a year, and is now here in losers semis of one of the bigger tournaments that he's participated in the past couple months.
Yeah, the Snake has certainly impressed me, and it feels like a very fundamental Snake too. I'm not seeing anything where I'm questioning things.
Yep.
I'm not seeing anything that's really flashy, but it just goes to show what a solid player Alo is, right? You don't need to go for unnecessary risks if you're just solidly winning like that. But look, Alo been playing Zelda for a while. Excuse me. Alo's been playing Zelda for a while, but so has Kayflock. So
yeah.
You're going to have to be aware of the interactions here as well. So Alo's going into this with some experience.
Kayflock, take that stock with the grenade into up air, and I think that's one of the consistently most impressive things about his gameplay is just his moment-to-moment awareness. The little things that he picks up on compared to other players is just kind of insane, but Alo, he's going to be a tough player to pick up on those things, especially because he knows the character. However, all this to be said, Kayflock did win 3-0 in their winner's side match. This is a run back, so we'll have to see how it's going to go through. But as of now, Alo with a very solid lead.
Jeez.
And going to push it even more with the grenade into up air, 39%.
This is a world of difference here, Casey, between that first set and now. It feels like something has clicked for Alo. Maybe it was during the previous set against Weezer, but it might also just be figuring out the game plan specifically against the Zelda, right?
But Kayflock not one to stay down.
True.
That was the first Phantom that he had used in an entire minute. So definitely seeing him make a lot of changes here in terms of how he wants to go about this neutral versus Alo. And that's one of the, I think it's the mark of any good player, but I think it's something that Kayflock particularly shows because he doesn't play a great character, which is that he's willing to abandon anything. If Phantom isn't working, he won't use Phantom. He knows what the tools are in order to win, and he's going to use them. However, he did not find them in that first match, as Alo is going to take an emphatic Game 1, and we are going to head right back to PS2.
Well, it seems like these Phantoms just keep getting dash attacked, right? Every
yeah,
time
they keep getting dash attacked, they keep getting grenades thrown at them. Really not, doesn't seem like too much that it can really get around here so far, but we will see going into Game 2 here on the same stage. Seen a lot of PS2 so far to start this commentary block, not too surprising coming from.
It's been the choice of the day as well.
It is the stage of Smash Ultimate, nothing more fitting truly. Coming out here, Kayflock trying to use Zelda Nair to call out Alo's full hop, but consistently inconsistent move, that one is.
So far, Kayflock doing a good job of getting some damage traits here with Alo. However, Snake, certainly to a certain extent, this is just building up rage. However, 86% to 22, Alo needs to start getting damage on the board at some point. And I think the difference here is that Kayflock has not been going in. Alo is getting a lot of value off of catching Kayflock, trying to chase him down. But as of right now, Alo just hasn't been getting those opportunities because Kayflock has been playing it back.
Kayflock now on the ledge here, going to get back to stage, trying to seal this out versus Alo. Would advise him not to try and force things right now. Did really well to start out this game by being very defensive, playing back, and if he gets antsy here, might compromise this lead. But it is hard to not get antsy when you're staring down a big Snake boot to the face.
Now, this is a rage Snake as well, so I think most moves here are going to kill.
I don't think it really matters too much. Zelda is typically a very light character, but maybe if he takes the stock and is able to hang on for a while, could see something interesting in the second stock. Kayflock with a very well-timed air dodge in order to get down. And we are staying back right now. Both of these two know how much this means for one of them to take this first stock, and it is not lost on them. Aloe, very, very different with these grenade timings every single time.
Yikes. Shield getting very low. And you can see, again, free Kayflock just taking the time there to sit back, throw some projectiles, build some more damage on Aloe, hopefully try and bait him into something. Oh no, drops shield for the last jab there. Aloe setting up the ledge, dash attack's gonna take it.
That was the, you ever play dodgeball and you have two balls in your hands and you throw the one up and they start looking at it and you throw the other one? Aloe pulling out that trick out of his bag in order to take the first stock.
Just hanging on, and all you really need to do here is avoid many of the kill moves here from Zelda, and I think Snake kind of uniquely situated to do that, right? He's one of the few characters that can really escape the zone, but hey, dash attack, it's quick, got good range, and at 190, I think it certainly kills here, Casey.
Yep, for sure. Played around the range of Snake very properly there. Free Kayflock did, and is able to find that dash attack to close it out. Neutral B coming through, but the grenade is going to hit him. Ooh, a reversal there from Kayflock.
Ooh, I'm impressed Aloe made it back there. That is very good spacing.
Yeah, these two have been taking turns with some incredible recoveries here, especially on Kayflock's side, in my opinion, but as well from Aloe, having very good situational awareness.
Oh, doesn't run him down enough, yeah. That Zelda roll actually goes deceptively far.
It does. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but it, I mean, it saved Kayflock right there. So he's gonna live to fight through this stock. Hopefully, try and take the second one before Aloe could take his.
And Aloe probably kicking himself for that as well.
I am so shocked that side B didn't sweet spot.
Careful.
Phantom's coming back.
Okay. Probably should have died for that, but who am I to know? Up smashes consistently. Gets a dash attack. Doesn't get the strong hit, though. It's another lease on lice here for free Kayflock at 176. Who's the one taking the grenades now? Jeez. 192. What a percentage to live to here for free Kayflock. Continuing to survive. Dodging, though, all of the kill moves is Aloe. It's still incredibly close here, Casey, as I'm just watching both of these players not able to finish things out. If you look at the time in the top right, only about 2.5 minutes remain here in game number 2.
Could be going to the end. Yeah, I think
it's very possible.
This matchup in particular is very interesting because both of these characters have a similar situation in which the moves that you're worried about killing you at 150 are basically the same as the moves that you're worried about killing you at 100. It's, Zelda's got Lightning Kick, you got Full Charge Phantom, Snake has F tilt, has up tilt, has back air. But these are things that, once they sort of scale up, you don't really see other things start to kill. I mean, Zelda's up throw, I would say, is really, and then Snake has down throw into up tilt or F tilt.
Yeah, the kill confirm.
But other than that, I think that's sort of really what's shown in these last hit situations. Once they get to 100%, they know the moves that they need to avoid. And after that, the damage is kind of irrelevant because it's simply a matter of, am I going to die or am I not going to die? And if I'm not dying, then I'm not losing.
Here we go again. Free Kayflock trying to send out the side Bs and the down B. Get some more damage racked up on the Aloe here. Both of them pretty close to death, all things considered.
That C4 in the middle has been there for a while. Aloe going to pop it there, but I think it was pretty close to going on its own. 1 minute and 20 seconds here on the clock. I don't think that this will go to time.
I'm not so sure. Both these players seem perfectly willing to take it there.
Well, I mean, you're going to get yourself into a situation where, I mean, now they're very even percents. If that continues, that could be the case. But I have a feeling that we're going to get into a situation here within the next 20 seconds where one of them is going to get a lead of more than 20%, and the other one is going to have to force things a little bit. Not that necessarily forcing things would mean that they would lose.
Oh, okay.
For example, going for the hard read forward air on the neutral misdeck. And that's what's going to seal the game for free Kayflock to bring this to 1-1. And I saw Aloe motion. We are going back to PS2, which makes sense. I mean, these have been. I mean, game 1 was pretty in Aloe's favor, but that game 2 extremely close, and Kayflock going to bring it right back.
Certainly. This is an incredibly fun set to watch. It's just slow, methodical gameplay that's just immensely entertaining. Curious to see, though, what the adaptation's going to be here from Aloe. Free Kayflock did a good job sitting back a little bit more, right? Playing up close did not really benefit him writ large, although you do get small interactions like that tend to go your way. I'm going to see if Aloe maybe tries to force the close-range engagements a bit more. Seems that's really where he made his money, but I mean, how do you force it without stepping into a trap here laid by Free Kayflock?
It's also just Zelda can consistently get so much more damage off of him than Snake can, really.
Yes.
Snake has the ability to dominate the mid-range and able to deal with Zelda's projectiles better than Zelda can deal with Snake's. But the problem is that you really don't have super big combos or confirms there. That was an egregious grenade hitbox, by the way.
Yep.
And so, you know, Snake obviously has terrific boxing tools. We've seen Aloe use that F-tilt 1, F-tilt 2, will I, won't I, mix up on shield a ton, and also relied a good bit on jab in these close quarters situations, but certainly not nearly as scary as getting hit with a lightning kick to the face, though that kick almost as powerful, maybe even more, and Aloe is going to seal that with a up tilt and is going to live.
Yeah, surviving. This is dangerous here because a sort of Snake surviving to this percent is not something you really want to see, right? Because now he can just start trading damage, doesn't really care how much he takes in the process because this stock is as good as gone. Up B, not going to finish him off. Aloe with a solid lead right now. This is more akin to what we saw in game number 1, right? It was that first stock into a lot more damage off the back of not dying.
Kayflock running almost the entirety of the way across the stage to get into close quarters with Aloe. And Aloe going to try to flicker his shields, gets a little bit antsy there, and is not going to have great DI on the dash attack.
Oh no!
Take the stock, but Aloe answering right back.
Something I've noticed, we haven't really seen too many kills off the side. It's mostly been kills off the top, at least from Aloe. I mean.
Yeah.
Because
he got one of those back airs in game 1, but yeah, other than that, has been pretty consistent.
Because it's mostly just been trading damage in the middle, and both players are able to recover high. We haven't really seen many opportunities for Nikita like we saw in game number 1 either. Ooh. 90% here. Aloe off to an incredible lead here. Up tilt, not going to do it. Still getting it very, very close. Aloe just looking for good opportunity. And here, again, here you can just go for damage, right? Get him to that kill confirm percentage. And here's the Nikita trying to catch him coming out of the stage. Down air, no back air.
No,
down throw.
Yep.
Chase him.
Read. Ooh.
Next one should just get the kill confirm as well.
I believe so, especially if you're at the ledge. F-tilt has a sooner range than up-tilt does.
That's true.
Either way, not a good situation for Free Kayflock to be in for sure. Now at 170%.
Grenades are going to start killing too.
Yeah, almost going to kill. But still here, Zelda, bucket of rage.
Oh
not
oh my god.
a character to be taken lightly.
Yep. Although a character who is very light, not that that matters that much. I feel like most characters die at this percentage. Evaporating off the top here. Free Kayflock going to go down 1-2.
I think he might have been on the screen for one more frame after getting hit by that up air.
Yep.
A bit of a teleport.
I think that was a late hit up air too. That wasn't even the main hit of up air.
Listen, man. Snake's moves, they've got strong hits and they've got also strong hits.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're going back? Counter pick maybe? Ah, music counter pick. I see. Is it going to be live and learn? Oh, okay. All right.
His world solid choice.
Listen, I can dig this. Okay.
As someone who is a big game audio listener, big music picker, sometimes the music is all you need. The music is crucial
so we'll have to
in
see
order
if the
to get in the right
music counter
headspace.
pick is what does it here. Alrighty, Aloe going in this time. I think I like that, right? Aloe made so much extra damage there off of just getting good trades, right? Keeping Free Kayflock up close. Even if you lose out on the approach, you still get in, and that's what matters, right? It's going to be a little hard for Aloe to kill you up close here.
It's really interesting because Aloe has had a very different approach to the start of all of these games, and we've consistently seen Free Kayflock be the first person to get the lead. Not consistently the first person to get the stock, but Aloe going to gift wrap him one there. And it's Free Kayflock's world right now.
Yeah, Free Kayflock off to an amazing start. Maybe it was the music counter pick. Who knows?
Yeah, it intimidated Aloe.
Yeah, this is just very, very bad here for Aloe. Free Kayflock now free to just take their time, take some trades, and play out the rest of this game evenly.
And we really haven't seen this so far, this set of situation where seeing how Kayflock would like to play
with a lead
up a full stock, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Free Kayflock has either been even or behind, considering that it's still at 1-2, right, which is pretty impressive. But, I mean, with a pretty solid lead here, unless you die within the next few seconds here, I'm thinking this is pretty good here for Free Kayflock.
I mean, we'll see. Aloe going for the Nikita neutral, throwing the grenades. It's kind of interesting. I feel like Aloe has done such a great job so far this set of mixing up the grenade timings. But there for like 6 straight, he just opted to do just the neutral toss.
Oh yeah, just keep throwing.
Go get him.
Yeah.
Go get him. Go get him.
One of these will hit, right? Hey, it did.
My children, fight for me. My honor.
I'm even surprised Free Kayflock has typically been doing a really good job lately of winning these ranged. Oh, that's bad.
Aloe tries to get a downer out there, but goes a little bit too far into the neutral B, and Kayflock going to confirm with the down smash. Aloe shaking his head a little bit, not super happy with how the interactions have gone so far in this game, but he's going to bring it back to just a 1 stock deficit here. Yeah,
1 stock to 2 here. It's tough, but not impossible, right? If you can pull a lead like you did in the previous game, then you can certainly make a comeback. It's just not going to be pretty. There's a down air, getting some good damage. And I mean, if anyone can rack up damage and get sneaky kills, it is Snake. But okay, you're alive.
I was going to say nothing sneaky about that kill, but I guess it was pretty sneaky because it didn't even kill.
Yeah, it was fake. Okay. F smash in the neutral. That's got to do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, game 5, Free Kayflock and Aloe. And I think Aloe just sticks the Snake here and tries to not fall behind like that.
Yeah, I think so for sure. I mean, that was definitely not. Also going to be able to go back to PS2, which is probably where he feels more comfortable. Oh, or maybe we're banning it?
FD? I'm really curious to see what the game 5 counter pick is going to be here. FD? No, Jungle Gyps. Yeah.
I saw a hover over Mario Maker there for a second. Really bold pick there from Aloe, you know.
Yeah. Congo Falls? It could be. I mean, he's really thinking about Kalos, but no Town and City. I'm not sure about this one against Zelda.
Really? You don't think so? I think that this is a great pick for Snake.
I mean, maybe.
I think that
but
Aloe
it's also a great pick for Zelda.
I think that Aloe has consistently been able to get a lot off of the extra space that stages have allowed so far.
Yeah, fair. And like most of the time, if you're dying to the forward air and the back air, you're gonna die anyways if you get hit. And you're not really getting hit by Phantom, right? It's mostly just the kills due to due to the off the top stuff.
I think there is something to be said about not having as many lanes because, you know, in Smash Ultimate, just sort of based off the way that they interact, platforms are really more of an obstruction than anything.
Oh, almost.
And they can really clog up the lanes for where people want to jump consistently. And so not having those might give Kayflock a little bit more room to run. But I think in general, I mean, so far in this game, it's been working out great for Aloe.
Yeah, going really well for Aloe here, just center stage. Keeping a hold on things, and hey, there's nothing now. Nowhere for the Zelda to run. Meanwhile, the one who's actually running here is Aloe, just hopping up on the Cypher. Yeah, it seems like Free Kayflock really just feels like they can't really hide from the grenades, right? And I think without the platforms above the head, that might really be what's making the difference here as of right now. However, you got to seal out the stock here if you're Aloe. You can't. Man cannot win off of grenades alone.
I think we saw, not as much in the last game, but in the previous games before that also, Free Kayflock getting a lot of value out of dash attack. And he would particularly play at this range of like sort of just on the edge of the platform and being like another platform distance away from Aloe. You don't really have the opportunity to get into that space on this platform, on this stage.
Certainly. 136. Aloe off to a very solid lead, but he has to take this stock and he has to take it soon. Free Kayflock, the longer lease on life you give this Zelda, the more opportunities they have to just straight up kill you. Now gonna die to a grab, down throw.
Aloe just keeping the grenade at roll distance here.
That's, no, what? Oh no. That's not good. Really was looking for the down throw, and this could be big. Can't let it get to him though. Dangerous territory here. Free Kayflock stuck at the ledge. Nikita going to come through, hit the shield. There's the down throw. There's the up tilt. Okay, didn't end up mattering.
Yeah, gonna take it. 64% on him. Still not the most comfortable against Zelda.
Dash
Great
attack.
dash attack there out of the corner, mixing up his options.
Uh-oh.
Was opting to full hop there earlier.
These B reverses are just so good. Messing up the timing here. Free Kayflock just has to commit so much in order to punish something that Alo's just kind of baiting out the options, getting to position.
Alo doing a really great job of cooking the grenades for proper timing so that they don't bounce around when they get onto the other side of Free Kayflock. And still mixing in some ones that are going to stay in delayed. He's doing a really good job of doing that.
Wow, not even dead on town. Impressive.
I mean, he was like pretty close to center, also DI'd up to the corner, which you're going to live a lot longer at.
Almost caught the roll, but the crowd's not going to work. The pull back on the F smash.
Yeah, I mean, it's a classic.
There's
but
so many F smashes that do that.
Fortunately, Alo going to be able to, well, fortunately for him, going to be able to avoid that.
Yeah, dash attack, not going to get the kill here. Platforms moving away, not going to get stretcher. Careful. Stuck the ledge. Free Kayflock has not really taken much damage, though, so far in this second stock. And I think that if he's able to kill Alo here and kill soon, then you're probably pretty okay with things. But
that is, however, a lot easier said than done.
Yeah, like the longer this goes on, the more damage comes through from the grenades. And suddenly the playstyle that Free Kayflock have been going for, right, this just long-range trade is not working out.
Well,
Alo's taking advantage of it.
I think this is where we're really seeing the talent stage pick super come in handy for Alo here. And that's going to kill it. Long-lasting down air there. He's going to be able to take the stock.
Trying to go for a ledge trump?
I am not entirely sure.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going for there.
Maybe like a super late hit back air. Either way, Kayflock going to have the awareness to take advantage of it. Trying to find all the opportunities he can here with his tournament life on the line.
Yeah, certainly. Both of these players staring down the end of their bracket run here tonight. Only 4 players remain. Who's going to be able to make the top 3 is the question. Free Kayflock sitting on 116%, yet to damage this stock of Alo's. Alo's going to do it for him. Explosion going to send Free Kayflock up, and this damage keeps adding up, but again, got to get the kill.
Yeah, I mean, that's been the story of this set for both of these guys. So Alo going to have to answer that call 2 more times in order to meet MPG in losers finals. Same for Free Kayflock, but might need to get a little bit more damage in between there.
Yeah, always frightening when you see a Zelda waiting to tech chase like that. Jeez. Waiting on your getup. Free Kayflock now sitting on 145. Down throw should do. Okay.
No, not going to be able to connect into the up tilt that percent.
No, I was figuring forward tilt might still kill, but.
No, not from center, not in town.
Even on town? Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know. Zelda's pretty light. I'm
yeah,
pretty sure
I was going to. I mean, I still would have went for it, I guess. Yeah, well, what's the worst case scenario? Okay, up tilt's going to take it, though.
Brutal up tilt. Just calling out Free Kayflock's dash attack. Kind of for the first time in the set, he's had a lot of mileage out of this kind of half run across the stage. Dash
Hovering.
This is what we were talking about in the last game. Now there's 1:30 on the timer here.
I didn't even notice.
And now with a much bigger lead than we saw in the last game, this is where we start seeing the desperation.
Yes, yeah.
Free Kayflock is playing a lot more aggressive, but so far it's actually been working out pretty damn well for him.
And
another
not
SD
good.
from Alo.
Okay, I don't think we're going to time here then, unless things go.
I actually wouldn't be surprised.
Actually, good point. Yeah, there's not that much longer left.
Only a minute left. It's pretty hard to make up this type of damage here. The question is whether Alo feels comfortable going for it. I think is really the biggest question.
Onus is really on Kayflock here.
So far, based off his play, it seems like Alo is down, and Kayflock is going to have to respond.
Hang on.
28% isn't a bad start. Oh, the grenade, absolutely brutal there for Kayflock's advantage state. Tries to get the dash, tries to get the down smash, doesn't have it.
Okay, hang on. 43, Nikita goes up. Grab, down throw,
F
tilt. No.
Oh, misses
Trying
it.
to go for it.
But still up 100%. Only 30 seconds left on the clock.
All right, hang on. Forward throw.
Just going for the guaranteed damage.
Careful,
Not
careful.
trying to give
F tilt is not
anything.
going to do it. Yes, it is. Alo takes it 3-2 in a complete turnaround from that first set. However, still, Free Kayflock keeping that one extremely close.
Yeah, offering the handshake knows that that is one that Alo really wanted after losing in
Wow.
winners. Not bad for Fat Chud, if I do say so myself. And he is going to take a much-deserved little break and is going to go on to face MPG
I mean, that's just going to be another
in lose finals.
slog of a match here.
Yeah, in a different way. I don't
Yeah.
know. I think that both of those two are. I mean,
do you play the Zelda or do you play the Snake?
I would assume that he's going to go Zelda. I think traditionally that matchup is not seen as like. I mean, Snake is obviously a really good character, and I don't think that he has any matchups that are like insanely insane.